Jimmy on the beat.
Guys, I want to teach you guys how to, create your own motion effects, easy peasy ones. You don't have to, get third-party apps. You don't have to download apps that will give you everything like straight up. You can actually make yours, make more unique, motion effects than you see certain apps like maybe there are lots of apps out there. I can't even name them, and there are some certain apps I feel like are so good, but we keep on using them wrongly. We don't use them to their fullest potential. Certain apps like animated text and video leap. There are lots of apps. There are lots of apps you could use to do great stuff. But possibly, if you want to create an ad for yourself or for your project or for your product, and you aren't able to do this because you feel like the apps are limiting you to producing great stuff, don't worry, I got you covered. So I'm going to be telling you, or actually teaching you guys how to create your own ad campaigns, like motion effect ad campaigns. You understand? It's really easy. You don't have to be all technical about it, because obviously you're using your phone to do this, just your phone and nothing else to do this, and lots of free apps. So I'm going to teach you, and I'm going to tell you how I do mine. And basically, I just want you guys to learn from this, learn from the little I can offer, and I hope it makes you better in whatever you're doing. So first up, I want to teach you how to create your own intros. So I see lots of people, maybe on YouTube, having their own YouTube channel, or trying to create an intro for their project or whatever. You understand? I see lots of people finding it difficult to do so. And when some people actually have found out the gift of animated text, or many other apps like there was one text maker, I had that app before. They tend not to be able to, use it in a unique way. So for starters, I'm going to teach you how to use animated text well. If I take you over to an app I use for all my intros, like any intro, you could literally use, you could literally use that app for making really cool intros, because the app has lots of great background templates, great templates overall. Like, honestly, it'll blow your mind. But I'm going to be teaching you how to use animated text well. Actually, I'm not going to be using this app. We're going to be using one of the templates. Just fix our word there, then import it to Kinemaster and work our magic using blend modes. So first off, we hit animated text. Really nice app, honestly, I can't even lie. Then we'll go over to start later. So I just want to, for my YouTube, I just want to type something, Timon Uchi, or let me see. Okay, Timon Uchi vlog. I want it to be, I want it to be kind of, dope, whatever word you want to use. So as you can see, there are lots of templates to use, but I don't like using the regular ones. You can see this one's really nice. This one is really nice too. First of all, first tip I'm going to be giving you guys to achieve what we're trying to achieve right now, I'd like you guys to use the white titles on the black background, because since we're going to be using blend mode, we're going to try to apply this to get what we want. So you could choose any template you want. You could choose any one. This one looks good. If it is good for you, you could choose it. Point blank. This looks good. But I want something more theatrical, more dynamic. This looks fucking good. This is just so good. Sorry for the curse words though. This is mad. You understand? Just pick any of them. You want trailer, you want Timonchi, you want it to look like a direct film. Wow, this is good. I'm gonna go with this. There's Joy. It's one J vlog. There's in. Just go with any of them. You understand? This looks nice too. But what are we going to be doing? We're going to be changing the background. We're going to be making the whole video way more spiced. You feel me? So I just want to go with this. Or let's download this. Save as video. And when it downloads, you wait. You understand? For it to download. Blah 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 blah. Okay, our video is successfully downloaded. Right now, we're going to go over to Kinemaster. Hit Kinemaster and choose a platform. Choose an aspect ratio, 16:9, preferably. Now we're going to go over and choose a background of choice. So I have lots of backgrounds on mind. So I don't know. I'm just going to pick any one. Basically, you guys could choose any background you want to choose. I'm just going to go with any of my backgrounds of choice. Okay, average, too large. Sorry. Media. Okay, let me just choose one of my downloaded materials. Okay, I'll go with this. Or should I go with the other one? Which should I go with? Let me go with the fire one. Oh, sorry. I have the 1080p copy converted. I just like this, okay. So you can see this. So this is okay. Yep. I like this already. So now I'm going to go over to layer. This is where we get to bring our text, media, and sometimes I feel like animated maker is kind of slow when it comes to some things. It's kind of slow when it comes to updating. You can see I've done some previous files before. So we get to wait a little. So you can use another text since I've not gotten to see the one we made. So let's just use this over here. And as you can see, I brought this to my spot. You can see it's gray, so we have to do the same thing we did. Increase this to 100, then go over here and get to see our text. You can see it's so right now we're going to be doing our blend. So now, which blend did we use? This is a random question. Yeah, screen, you got it. And you can see how mad this looks. So now we just have to make this full the whole screen. You understand? So we get that, nice frame. You understand? This just looks sick. So let's go. Oh, this is just mad. This is just mad. I'm pretty sure all of you guys can agree with me that this is just sick. It's on its own realm. So you can see you can do a lot. You can achieve a lot with animated text. You could even use this to do your whole full, you're trying to explain something to someone, you're trying to make it look fire, man. You could use this. Literally, I like telling people, like, you have a lot on, there are lots of good apps there out there which you can use, but if you tend to use them, as they come, you might not get to, create great content. But if you get to apply into your intuition, apply technicality towards whatever you're doing, especially when it comes to using apps like this, you're going to create lots of, mad content. People are going to be asking questions like, how did you do that? You feel me? So you can see this looks mad. This looks mad, and very few people will say, "Oh, this guy actually did this with animated text maker." So I'm going to be. Let's go back. Head over to my Kinemaster app. So I probably think it must have come up by now. I guess before that uploads, we're just going to be choosing any one of our random videos here. So I feel like this is going to do a good enough job. So just increase the video, and as you can see, we want to create a blend mode, but we can't do this. Okay, I'm going to show you why it won't be proper, because when you try to do this, the probable blend modes to choose for this are screen and lighting, but I'm just going to go with screen. You can see it's creating that gray hue, that gray block shit, and it's not smooth. It's not giving us what we want. We want it to be crystal clear. We just want to see only Timon Uche present. We don't want to know that we had a previous blog before. So how to do this properly? Since it's gray, we need to make it black. The only time you could be able to, run a clean blend is when it's pitch black. So there are plenty of ways you could do this. You could go to lift, you could use contrast. I don't know, you could just use any of them, you understand? So I can use contrast for mine. I guess I'm gonna increase this a little bit. Then go over to go over to blend. Then, like I told you guys before, you could use screen. Let's try and use all of them and see what happens. Overlay, normal, multiply. Okay, overlay, normal, overlay, multiply, screen. Sorry, soft light. We passed screen, soft light, hard light, lighten, darken. So the only probable ones here are screen and lighting. For this to look actually fantabulous, we could use the both of them. So I'm just going to go with my screen and hit OK. Now let's play from the beginning. You can see how different this looks. This doesn't look like a regular animated text, gimmicky background and all. This looks fantabulous. So let's play from the beginning once more. Now if you want to make it more fairy, you could, just create an in animation, maybe rubber stamp or fade or pop, rubber stamp. I don't think there's any need for this since we already have an animation already. As you can see, it creates like a division before, so I don't really think there's need for this. But if you want to go further, I guess you could bring in another media asset and just spice it up. Or let me delete this, bring in another media asset. Maybe something like this, then click OK. Go to blending, you can see what this does. Multiply, hard light, overlay. I feel like overlay is the best when it comes to this. For now, screen just does regular screen stuff. Overlay. This doesn't really make any difference, so but from what you have, you can actually see that this looks good. So I want to try it with the other. I believe it must have come up by now. I'm just gonna close this app and open it again. Let's try our footage. I almost loved footage. I guess you must have seen by now. Oh, yeah. So hit this. You can see. Now let's go over to adjustments. Yeah. Then go over to blend mode. Like I've gone through this a million times, so I'm pretty sure you guys should understand. This is sick. But I feel like the fire isn't enough, so I'm going to increase this to the beginning, and I'm going to duplicate this. Oh, sorry. Duplicate this. Sorry. So delete this and bring it back here. Same procedure. Well, let's play this. The fire was just choked up. I don't think I like this, so I'm just going to stick with the main, converted video. But let's try something else. You know, go to downloads. Let's try something else. So you can achieve shape with this, and over here, sorry, you could bring over, bring this over. You feel me? So it all depends on you. All depends on you, honestly. So I think I've been able to teach you guys how to make your own cool intros using animated text. I'm still going to teach you, but just look at this. Doesn't this look mad? You could scale down the text a little bit. It's okay, and are good to go. So make better stuff every day.